airplane crash for Gozin or whatever his name is.
Yep.
That he's still alive. He's in Africa. Airplane crash for Gozin or whatever his name is. That he's still alive. He's in Africa.
Yeah, I saw another one that said that his group now is back on the attack on Russia again.
Yeah, yeah.
I wish him well. Somebody needs to take that snake out. There's several snakes around the world need to be eliminated.
Okay, now I can do a pop-out chat. Just got it finally. I was sitting there waiting for to show it that you were online on YouTube. Hey, good morning, Edward. Hey, he's the first one here this morning. Trevor came in on a last second. Oh. Yeah.
And AZ.
And there comes AZ. Good morning, guys. Everybody, welcome. Actually, I just got out of bed like, I don't know, half an hour ago. I just want my first cup of coffee. I haven't done my second one yet, but got my drone being charged up right now because I got a job I got to do at noon. So it seems like a nice day out there. A little cool, I think, this morning, but what's the temperature here?
You know, the damn emojis have disappeared from the right-hand side of the chat now.
Oh, have they?
Yeah.
It was still on my phone earlier, and I talked about the phone. Where is it? Must be still on the charger. Yeah.
David, how are you doing? How's things in Arizona? Trevor, have you behaved yourself? And Edward, need we ask? Oh, Trevor says it's still on his.
Yeah.
And so Ed says it's still on his phone.
Yeah. What's that? Okay, good morning. So Atlantic Adventures now is Newfound Drone Productions. Name's Bill. He give himself a new channel name, Atlantic Adventures.
Atlantic Adventures. Huh.
Yeah, they're talking about in the YouTube on the chat down the right-hand side, but where you hit the send button, that heart emoji there, Garth. Texting my sister. She wanted to know how my leg is this morning. I said, she's going to Debbie's today, which is in Glencoe. I said, oh, don't stop at Suzanne. She's not going that way. Wouldn't do it anyways. Even my other sister won't go there now.
How's the leg feel today?
Well, still a little sore, but got a new Band-Aid on, put some more cream on it, antibiotics and stuff, but yeah.
Yep. A little bit of ship traffic. I missed the one this morning that I probably should have got was a upbound seagoing ship, the One Go Bayou.
Did you get that other cruise ship that went through last night or whatever?
No, it didn't go through to midnight.
Oh, okay. Bill said he's got a new rack coming for the back of his bike today. Cool.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, be careful I don't start barking is right. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and bite that dog myself. Never mind, I'll just take my shotgun and fix it.
Yeah, here comes the Tadasic is upstream. Oh, you don't see it.
You know, don't stay there, Paul.
Yeah, well, you know how it is.
Oh well, yeah, shit happens. They're too drastic. Where are we? Stream time live. I'll just pull it up here. Or you're on Michigan? Yep. Okay, there. Oh yeah, TL Judas Act. Yep.
Yep, Canadian steamship Tadasic.
Mhm. And you were talking about that one coming up. Yeah. Look at the smoke going just about straight up. No wind or anything hardly right now.
Right.
Oh, look at that. That's good. Like I said, I got to fly a job today. And not, the funny thing is, I'm not really looking that forward to it. They give me a tough one to do.
1030-411 as well, followed by the one, and check down for recourse over speeds. Roger, side traffic.
What are you doing? Having a hard time getting it up or what?
Yeah, sometimes it takes a while.
Oh, does it? I can listen to Shing Band Live. You can hear all the trucks running over the bridge. Holy mackerel. Yeah. Edward said it's cold here in Michigan this morning. Yeah, it's like 55 degrees here. I'm not that far away from you. But yeah, I've got 90-degree weather coming. It's almost like the fall already. Well, almost the 1st of September, isn't it? Today's the 31st. I just asked Diane, I said, so what's happening this weekend? I said, you home or what? She said, don't tell anybody. She said, I got the whole weekend free.
That's not like her.
Okay, so Atlantic or Bill says, I got a question. My buddy has a Crash Mini 2. It takes perfect panel 360s, but the gimbal won't move when you move. Huh.
Time to send it in.
What the hell is the problem? It could be a burnout gimbal motor, or
Could be anything. Yep.
it could be a lot of things, but yeah. Something probably on a crash and probably dislodged, could have dislodged the cable.
Here's that cruise ship last night, Paul.
Oh, yeah.
This is at 11:25.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
But that's one of the smaller
that's one of the smaller ones. Yeah.
boats. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was so cold, there was nobody on deck or anything, and everybody was probably hunkered down for the night.
I was thinking something to do with the ribbon cable, but he doubts me. I may be wrong, though. Almost like something got dislodged, like a cable or something.
Or broken, yeah.
Oh, broken, yeah. Well, unfortunately, the only way to get that fixed is send it in someplace, get somebody to look at it and knows what they're doing. May not be that expensive to fix. You never know.
Now, what I still am a firm believer, send it back to DJI. If there's any warranty on it, it will, like if it's a defect, they'll fix it.
Yeah.
But at least you get it fixed right.
Yeah.
I've always been satisfied with the service that I got out of DJI. And I've returned a couple, 3 or 4 drones to them in the past. And they just fix it.
Yeah.
Send you the bill. Because you start taking it apart and everything else, and you could screw something else up. I mean, it's so small and intricate.
Yeah, that's a problem.
What's that? The Ocean Navigator?
Yeah. Looks like that's a port on the side of it there where they load and unload stuff. You can see it like,
Yeah, that's the door.
like a dock type deal on the side.
Yeah, that's the doorway to heaven.
Yeah. What the hell are they doing? Going way up in the air. Who's running that camera? Jesus.
Oh, he's wanted to get the moon in there. It was a big moon last night.
Oh, the moon last night. Yeah. Oh, they ended up being out of focus.
Yep.
Hmm.
All they have to do is tap to focus, for crying out loud. Yeah, it just makes me wonder. And so then he brings it down and doesn't refocus it. And it's blurry like this the whole way down the river.
Oh, there we go. Just cleared up. Oh,
Now watch. Now it's out of focus again because he's not hitting the focus button. There it goes. It's just rookie mistakes. Yeah. I'll be right back, Paul. I need one more coffee before I go do anything. Okay. All right.
Ugh.
So just another wonderful day here in the neighborhood. The little bit of ship traffic. Got the Tadasic going upbound right now. Followed in about 30 minutes by the Federal Mayumi. And behind that, about 30 minutes is the Saginaw. And 30 minutes behind that, you've got the Herbert C. Jackson. And up the top of the thumb, you've got the Comiskey and the BBC Skipper, followed by the Arborborg. And then further up north of we got two ships coming down, the American Spirit and the Algoma Discovery. So a little bit of marine traffic today. I'll show you what marine traffic is up to as far as ships on the Great Lakes. A lot of them down here by the Welland,
Canal, yeah.
and then there's a bunch of them kind of lining up here.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
And then up here, there's one coming down there, the G3 Marquis, but way up.
Yeah. Shit. Yeah.
Got 1, 2, 3. Comiskey, BBC,
Arubaborg.
Arubaborg, yeah. And there's the BBC Skipper,
Yeah.
Comiskey. Then further up than that, you've got the Algoma Discovery, Algoma American Spirit.
Huh.
And then it's pretty clear all the way up until you get up here.
The Beatrix. Oh, never heard of that one. There's quite a few ships on the move, though.
Yeah, they're moving around a little bit.
Oh, yeah, they go up and down all the time. There, Mark. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they do come back at different days and different nights and different, I don't catch every ship.
It'd be almost impossible to catch every ship.
It's like yesterday, or once in a while I get one upbound, and a day later, 2 days later, I get a downbound, or whatever.
Yeah, the same ship just going up and down, come down. You come down, unloads, and Toronto goes right back up again for another load. So
Yep, exactly. It's like a lot of the coal that comes down that goes into the Edison plant down there in St. Clair. The Paul Tregurtha, the big ship, comes by, goes and unloads there, and then turns around and comes right back up again, like 12, 14, 20 hours later. Or sometimes it goes down, unloads half a load in St. Clair, and then goes on down and unloads another half a load, down in Lake Erie. So,
yeah. Right there at the bridge, they're a little too narrow for two ships to pass each other right there, but they do just around the corner.
Yeah, they don't, they're not allowed to pass in the main part of the river, which is from like up here, buoys 11 and 12, 1 and 2, all the way down. They're not allowed to pass. Now they're allowed to follow each other in the same direction as long as they keep a safe distance, which could be like a mile or whatever.
Yeah, but up around the corner there, Paul, they, you can have one upbound, one downbound. But they can't just in that curve right where you are.
Well, it's not the curve. It's so much. It's the buoys 1 and 2,
Yeah.
all the way down to the Black River.
Yeah.
Because in 1971 or 1970, 2 ships collided out there, sank just below the Blue Water Bridge, and they took quite a bit to do to get them out of there. The one foundered on its side. It had to be cut up and taken out, dragged over to the U.S. side and dismantled. And the other one that was involved in the collision came over, and there used to be a Peerless cement plant right there, right in this area here, and it came over and just
Hey, good morning, Lance.
went down right there. Just settled down. So they had to get it repaired and tow it out of there, so. Because Port Huron, there is no other access to the upper Great Lakes other than Port Huron.
You got to go there.
There isn't a canal anywhere or anything like that.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what happens. I see even now on CTV News here in Canada, they're talking about Justin Trudeau. He's in trouble. So, when the big news corporations start talking about it, then there's a problem. CBC hasn't said much yet, but that's a government one, the propaganda machine like you guys got down there, CNN, MSNBC, and stuff. But did you that? Rachel Maddow down there, she was saying, well, if Trump gets in, he's going to be in president for life because he'll get rid of the elections and you'll never be able to get rid of them. That's what she's saying now.
She's a wackadoodle.
Oh my God. I can't believe they let these people in do the news.
She is 100% off the wall. Well, she's a big Biden supporter.
Oh, big one.
And the problem is that the news is out that sometime during the month from Labor Day till Halloween, they're going to release a video recording of Biden corruption that he was directly involved in. And so they said that after that's released, he will either be impeached or he'll resign. And then they says the only thorn on that apple.
You got Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris. Yeah, exactly. Or as some people call her, Kamala.
Kamala, yeah. Well, somebody down here called it camel toe or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's funny how your president's in trouble and ours is prime minister's in trouble here.
Well, I think it's just a sign of the times that people are starting to smarten up that the people at the top that have been there a while
Yeah,
are as crooked as they come.
yeah. Well, there's
Hey.
that here, that Deputy Prime Minister, Christy Freeland, she's in Nova Scotia or whatever down there, and even their premier down there and for Nova Scotia saying you got to do something to help us. Oh, we understand what's going on, but it will, benefit everybody and just going on. She hasn't got a freaking clue.
No,
No. She basically said, "Up yours. We're going to do it."
they are so impressed with themselves and their position of power
Yeah.
that they don't give a damn about the little people that put them into office.
No. Well, it seemed they lost a lot of support from the younger group. That's where Trudeau got in. It was from the younger group. Well, because, he was younger and, I'm going to promise this and promise that. And, yeah, it never happened. Well, the problem is they said right now, if there was an election held right now, Conservatives would get in with a majority government right now if there was an election right now. Because he's so low in the polls. You know that right now that he's so low in the polls right now, NDP is ahead of him. Yeah. It's going to be interesting. All you got to do is start looking for Trudeau to start giving the farm away, promising people a lot of stuff. Then there's an election coming because he'll start giving everything away again.
Ed Hassick says he dives the river.
Yeah. The Ben-Hur, and there's also a crane and a sulfur loader boom south of the bridge.
Well, there's also an Air 2S down there somewhere.
Yeah, someplace. But I think it's over on the Canadian side, unless it drifted to the American side.
I'm sure that it just, because they're not going to sink right straight down. They're going to waft around in the current.
But it could have went down and hit some of that garbage that's down there and then hooked itself in there someplace.
Yep.
The shipwrecks or whatever. Trapped us down there.
Roger, check down wipers for sun, as well as check out for Imperial, City Smith, and Government Dockland. Flashlight traffic.
Trevor says, "Who crashed an Air 2S? I wonder who."
Yeah, Trevor, if you go back and look at some of my videos, you'll see I lost signal underneath the bridge.
Yeah, filming a cruise ship going under the bridge.
Yeah, in a heavy fog with thousands of people because it was it was a brand new ship coming up on thousands of people on shore with everybody with their cameras and electronics going. And all of a sudden I lost signal and I had it set for return at 300 feet. The bridge, top of the bridge is only 280 feet. So I figured it would set right. But I lost signal while I was underneath the southern span and I lost signal and it just, I'm guessing it did what they'll do. They hover for a little while and then they try and go up and it had its two collision avoidance sensors hovered there and then it goes to landing now. Came down. I never reconnected, so I don't know this. I'm surmising it was down in the water.
Did that one up, hit the bridge and just crashed.
Yep. Because when I finally went to find my drone, there was a little dot in the water just inside in the water.
Mm.
But and so I called DJI, and of course DJI jerked me around. Because I was fumbling around trying to figure out things, and evidently I erased the record on the controller. So what they did was, from what they could find, they gave me a big discount on it, on another one.
On a new one, yeah.
Yeah. Still getting them insurance calls.
Yeah, you should have took a diving course so you could have located it. That fast moving river, holy crap. Can you imagine trying to swim in that? Yeah, Mark. Yep, for sure. See, you got the same problem I got, Paul. The same time light. Oh, there it goes again. I'm gonna say it froze up.
Excuse me.
Ugh. Back hurts again this morning. Ugh. Hey, no Justin this morning or Dominic? Wait, what's going on this morning? Today's only Thursday, not Friday.
Yeah, I know, Mark. But see, since it would have been just hovering, you and I both know what they do is they go into hover until the battery gets low, and it says return to home. And if you don't allow it because it's being, the sensors are hitting the bridge, then it's just gonna landing now and just would come straight down.
Hey, good morning, Mr. Skyfly himself. He's there this morning. But he said there's a Ford Bronco down there. The guy drove from the Canadian side into the committed suicide and ended up on the American side just off the range light, about 60 feet of water. Yeah. And there's that Captain Joe guy this morning. All right. Oh, flags are hanging straight down there right now. It's funny. It's been windy for about a day and a half. Hopefully it stays like that for a little while. It's not supposed to get that windy today. Like I said, I got that aerial. I have to do it noon today, so. I got to find a couple signs too to put up for.
Hey, Captain Joe.
Kayla. Got that one's got to come down. Lisa chip case. Oh, yeah.
Oh, here comes a salty.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Looks like it's a little rusty salty, but yeah.
You're really pumping the water out the front.
Yeah,
Well, that won't be engine coolant running up the front. That's got to be just water in the system they're pumping out or something. Would that have had it for ballast or something? Or but then if you're going out the lake, you'd think you'd want some ballast, not emptying it. Because he's sitting pretty high right now.
yeah, he is high. Well, I think this is my opinion. Is the salties, the ones that are international ships, they don't require the ballast as much on the Great Lakes because we don't have the big rolling seas, That's just my opinion, my theory.
But they might also have something where they have to, like environmental thing. You can't take water from a certain area and then put it into another one or something. But the thing is, it's all the same river and the same lakes. I don't know. I could see if they were coming in from seawater, coming into freshwater, but Trevor says it's currently 12.5 degrees Celsius, 54.5 and damp here. Trevor, yeah, it's 55 degrees here, just about an hour east of Paul. So,
Been a hell of a summer, hasn't it?
yeah. But it's funny, it's funny how weather patterns go, but they're whining and bitching about the heat waves. Fuck, we haven't had one here yet. I doubt we'll get one now. Well, they said it's gonna be a little bit warmer, but not these heat waves. Everybody's been having them. We sure haven't been getting them. I think they're blowing them way out of proportion.
Yeah, I agree.
But it's funny, I was reading an article where they were talking about farmers out west, talking about, the wheat thing's going to be down all because of their drought and everything else and stuff. And find out that people have been investigating it. And they used to irrigate the crops. Government won't let them do it anymore. They cut them back quite a bit, how much water they can put on the crops.
Right.
And cost of fuel and everything else. They haven't been growing like they normally would. But they're trying to blame it all on climate change, right? Saying,
Oh yeah, the big enemy, climate change.
Yeah. But the narrative they're putting out there that it's the drought and, it's caused by climate change and all that. Meanwhile, it's the government cutting back on what they can do and everything else. But they blame something else. Typical government, really. Captain Joe said we woke up to 70 degrees Fahrenheit thanks to the hurricane. Yeah. Well, they had that big cold front come down, way down through there, too. It was coming down. You get somebody like Justin, he'd like to see it cooler down there. Can't believe how much water that ship is pumping over the side there. It's like a fire hose coming over the side. Can't be leaking that bad or they wouldn't be piloting that ship anywhere. You gotta be unloading for ballast or something. There's a good book if anybody's interested in shipwrecks in the St. Clair River up to the 1900s. called Shipwreck Tales of St. Clair River by Chris Cole. Oh. You think that ship being a salty, it'd have a closed system for pumping water through the engines, but you wouldn't want to take salt in, but was that the federal what? Can you say it? See it better in a minute here. Mayumi? Maximum? I don't know. Can't see it very good, but you know.
Yeah, Audrey, I'm not interested. Thank you very much.
Is it unload ballast ready to load one dock? Maybe. Might be unloading down. Water to get ready for loading someplace. But that thing couldn't say that thing's empty. She just sitting so high in the water. Got a couple hatches open, but yeah, it could be just unloading ballast to get ready for loading. Get it all cleaned up and out. What's that? What do they call that? Mayumi? They're Mayumi or a Ayumi? Can't see if that's an M or an A or H.
What's that?
The name of that ship.
Federal Mayumi. Mayumi.
Mayumi? Oh.
Not a bad looking ship.
No, it's not too bad. Got some deep marks down below, but other than that, it's not too bad a looking ship. The mark says 63 degrees Fahrenheit, and they're expecting rain. Lance says he's multitasking. He's editing a video right now.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that ship would have made a good aerial.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you got to come back down, Paul.
Can't get them all.
Yeah. You got to go up there, load, and then come back down through. So it's not like he's going up there to stay.
Here it comes.
Here comes.
Here comes Mr. Sleepyhead. Hey, Justin, what's going on?
Not much. What's up, everybody?
If
What that y'all up to today?
Oh, so we're just discussing.
yeah,
How's your legs feeling today?
still there. Hasn't fallen off yet. Of course, during the middle of the night, Gracie stretches and claws out. Guess where she hits? Yeah.
Of course, you're gonna hit everything there now.
Yeah. Yeah. I got to do an aerial at noon. I got 4 or 5 signs to do. Well, I've got another 10 signs to do. I got 5 out and 5 back in again over for Doug Terry again. So Might, if I get time to do it today, I will, but if not, I'll do it tomorrow morning.
Roger, negative, no additional report about.
Won't take long, maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours. Maximum. There's a couple $100 there. Oh no, somebody's in your parking spot, Paul.
Yeah, well, that car that's there all the time.
Yeah.
That one or the black one. The black one was there at 6 o'clock this morning.
Yeah.
Well, you got a ship you gotta go catch?
No, this ship's going by right now.
Yeah.
Oh, you said he'd be back. Just when, that's the next trick, but
The
It's weird
Let's
when, it's weird. Some ships you're just like, the other ones you're like, all right, I'm gonna go.
yeah.
he's headed for Thunder Bay.
Oh, he's got a ways to go.
Well, I couldn't leave Paul on here all by himself.
No, I don't, it wouldn't have mattered, but he'll be back, Paul. Quick, look at the rudders right out of the water almost. Holy shit.
Yep. He's, as they call it, riding high.
Yeah. Well, it's pretty calm out, so maybe that's why you get rid of ballots, because I suppose the deeper in the water, more water they have to move and takes more power, so. They don't need the ballots. I guess they can always load it back up if they need it, so.
What's up, Joe, Trevor?
Mark's here.
He does that every once in a while, Mark. Where it's not his regular guys. That's not the first time he's done that.
What, do you have a bunch of different people on?
Yeah, I was on there, Dan was on there, Mike was on there, Night Train. And, Marcel and somebody else. Was there somebody else? I think that was it. There was only 6 of us on there. He's talking about Bill from Coast to Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't have any of his regular people on there.
Yeah. Anybody been talking here from, there's a couple, what was it, FPV guys that were in the way of that hurricane going up through there? Anybody heard from them or?
Oh, Scott and them?
Yeah.
Yeah, Scott did a live stream the next morning and seemed to be fine, so.
Yeah.
So everything's pretty much in your area back to normal. It never got really bad though, right?
Yeah, it never really got crazy. If it would have turned more east. If it would have hit Tampa directly on, it probably would have done a lot more damage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because there would have been a lot more areas affected.
I think a lot of the area did have was sparsely populated too, wasn't it? Like there's not like, big, huge cities and all that. So.
I know there's quite a few small towns in the Panhandle.
Yeah.
I actually just watched a video where a guy was going through some abandoned towns up there. There
Yeah.
was quite a few small towns up in that area.
Hey, good morning, Marshall. He's outside moving boxes into the house. Oh.
What's up, Marshall?
Hey, Yumi. Huh.
Oh yeah, busy day today, Joe.
Well, it sounds like you had your day cut out for you. Yeah, no kidding. Almost like my day today, the way it's going.
Here's an interesting place. This is outside a nightclub. Where is it? Oh, the 20 Hush Bar Brawl in,
In the background at the Red Light Club Sin.
Yeah, where the hell is that at?
I don't know.
It's over in like in Hong Kong or whatever, over that area.
This was a fight?
Hush Bar Brawl. Oh, there was a whole bunch of guys coming out up.
There's the brawl. Security must have thrown him out.
That guy's holding on to that girl by her arm.
Oh, the whole bar clears out for the brawl.
Huh. It was back in March.
What is this camera hanging on a string? Why is it so wobbling?
Yeah, no shit, eh?
Or just somebody standing up on a balcony filming?
They're going right on down the street. This girl, she's still rubbing on that guy. This one's rubbing on that guy.
That fight's literally moving like a wave.
Yeah.
Like, all right, everybody, let's go down this way.
Unbelievable.
Joe said lady boys.
Yeah.
I am not looking that up, Trevor.
No, because Sarah's standing behind him. Oh, yeah.
I'll go to the club with Sarah.
Here's another one for you, Justin. Fight outside the Sloppy Joe's, Duval Street, Key West, Florida.
That's quite the car.
All right.
The guy must have said something. This guy's getting pissed.
Yeah. What the hell was that girl yelling at? Come on, get into it.
That's a permanent set camera, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause he was probably drunk,
Here
said
comes the
something.
police.
Yeah, that's the thing, in areas like that where there's a lot of bars and clubs and a lot of traffic,
The cops
there's,
pull those
there's,
guys over
there's
too.
cops everywhere. Oh my God, Trevor. Oh, Joe, you're an idiot, I swear.
You know, you're still your screen sharing there, Paul.
No. Let me see, how do I get it? Oh, it stopped. There you
I
go.
Yeah,
didn't see Justin.
newfound drone have changed the name to Atlantic Adventures. Here comes another.
Did I not, was he in the chat earlier?
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Pull up. Ah. How long before you guys realized it was him?
Oh, he right away and said that was him.
Yeah. Come in, just start talking shit to everybody.
Yeah. He already had a blue ranch, so all he did was change his name. So not like he had to
Okay,
get blue ranch.
so if you change your name, then you don't lose your wrench then.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just wondering that.
Yeah. Oh, canal busy this morning. Paul got another ship coming.
Yeah.
And Captain Joseph, I had my pen and paper ready to copy Paul's CCs while he was screen sharing.
Oh, that's some funny shit.
Yeah, this is the this is the Saginaw. That's the one that had that about almost 2 years ago. Had the big collision down on down by your way, and it ripped open the one side of it. So it's got a great big patch on its starboard side.
Well, not this one, Paul, because that was another one that.
This one was before that one.
Oh, was it? Oh,
It's got a big gash right down the side, like right
Yeah.
over here. It's got a big patch on it.
yeah. Well, whatever happened, there was a ship just like that. Remember, it was up in Leamington there that caught fire or something.
I think they scrapped it.
Huh?
They scrapped it.
They scrapped that one, did they?
Yeah, these ships here were built just post World War II. So they're 50, 60 years old.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see that patch now. Yeah. What did he collide with?
Another ship.
Oh, another ship, eh?
I think it was a Salty.
Oh.
I wonder what Bill decided to change his name though. That's kind of out of nowhere.
Yeah. Captain Joe said a challenge. After hitting 1K, I got 8 subs in 3 days, and yesterday got 17 subs. Wow.
YouTube's just giving you a little taste, Joe.
Yeah, you're dangling a little bit of meat in front of you.
Yeah. A little nibbly wibbly.
Oh, here comes Lance. He must be done editing videos or something.
Oh, it's a good bowl of
Oh.
Cheerios.
He was there for a minute. Yeah, one more smoke, then I gotta go. I gotta go to work.
I ain't had honey nut Cheerios in a minute. Those were good.
Captain George says he put out 3 Avada videos. Yeah. Up here comes Lance finally. Yep, there you go. Now you got your.
I wasn't focused.
Yeah. Sometimes I just shut the camera off, turn it back on again. It'll focus up again.
Morning, guys.
Hey.
Morning.
Captain George says he put out 3 Avada videos. Yeah.
Captain Joe.
Lance finally. Yep, there you go.
Yeah.
Now you got your.
Oh, you still got YouTube playing, Lance.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop it now. I'm still new.
Oh, you got it.
There we go. Okay.
Sometimes you won't hear it, and that's why we let people know.
Yeah.
Sometimes on other people's ends, they won't even hear it. They'll just. It's weird the way it does it sometimes.
Yeah, Captain Joe does some really good Avada videos. If you haven't seen his videos, he has a blast with that thing.
So Justin, what have you been up to? Anything?
Not really, no. Not today, no.
You sound a little stuffy.
Yeah, I actually had just gotten up right before I got on the show.
Oh, okay. Paul Hodges is still nursing his bite wound.
Oh, yeah.
How'd you get bit there, Paul?
My niece's dog. She's living with my sister, and I happened to be in the area yesterday, so I thought I'd go say hi to my sister. They knew I was coming, but went to open the door, and the dog just came out and attacked me.
Mm-hmm.
He had to go last night and get a tetanus shot and
Yeah.
the wound dressing.
Anybody even has they called you at all since then?
I haven't heard nothing yet, but they said they might call me, the health department, but they will be going to check on the dog apparently. They want to see paperwork that the dog was vaccinated. Oh, what do we got? UPS ground badge, aerial pixel. What's that?
So I ordered, let me show you here. I ordered, is that backwards?
A lot of battery decal.
Decal and
Where'd you get it from?
I'll show you. And
Racing stripe instructions. Huh.
so I think it was a total of about $20 for 3 different, and then each one had like 4 battery labels in the top for the drone, and pretty good deal. This company rocks. This is the first time I've ordered from them, Aerial Pixel.
Decals? Oh, okay, because I got from Decal Girl before.
Yeah, and
They're expensive.
my buddy ordered from here, and he told me about it, and so I did. And like I said, I got a plethora of different decals. This is for the, I think, This one here is for my Mavic 2 Pro. And let's see, this one is for the Avata here. Kind of glary. And let's see what else. And my Mavic 3 is in here somewhere. My Pro, I mean.
How much did you pay for those?
I'll tell you right now, I paid a total of $18.
Oh, wow, that's cheap. Cause
I thought
decal
so.
girl, they're like $25 per sheet.
Mhm. And
For
here's
each
my
drone.
and this one is the Mavic 3 Pro. So I'll be able to number my batteries now. And I may put the decals on the drones. I don't know. I'm not too much of a decal guy, but I just wanted to be able to label my battery so I know which ones I've used. And the Mavic 3, I made my own labels, so I didn't buy those. And then I bought a clamp for the top of the Avata to put my Insta360. And then I think I told you guys, Dennis Lovelady made me a
Oh, yeah.
frame.
Older for that. Yeah.
Yeah, and I can either mount it sideways or I can mount it this way on whichever drone I decide to fly it with. The Avata is so small that I think I want to mount it this way so it's not so top heavy. Although I've seen people fly it like this, that sits on top like that.
Yeah.
And the Avata and Bud Bieber. Do you guys know Bud?
Yeah, I know Bud Beaver.
Yeah, he flew it. He showed me his video and he flew it vertical and without an issue. But again, he didn't have his goggles on. He just kept an eye on his Avata to make sure it didn't tip over or run into anything. And flew it in his backyard. So he didn't fly it very far, which I wouldn't either. But yeah, but I think it would be safer to fly it horizontal. So I'm going to try that. I'll let you know. That Dennis's piece is going to get to me Wednesday or Thursday next week. And Pixel Aerial, I bought the clamp and they're about a week out as well. So I should probably get them both the same day. And by then I'll be back at work and I won't have the time like I do with you guys. You guys are going to miss me starting Friday. Don't say it all at once. Lance, we're going to miss you.
Well, where you work at?
Tacoma School District. I'm a
Oh,
high
you guys
school-
are going back to school?
Yeah, I'm a high school photography teacher. And I teach one class of drones and I
Ah.
teach a broadcasting class where the kids do the morning news. And then I teach the yearbook. So I've got too many preps.
Oh, wow.
For sure. You're only supposed to, our union says only 3, but I do more only because some of my classes I get the kids that really want to be in the class that do really well, as opposed to like a math class where, kids don't want to necessarily show up for the core classes as much.
My oldest daughter and my son, they both went into high school this year and they both went into journalism class. My oldest daughter really likes it.
Good.
Good morning.
DJ.
DJ,
Okay.
Mr. Giggles is here.
Hey, has your Avata arrived yet?
No, not yet. I'm still waiting.
Okay.
Ken's supposed to be coming back from Georgia, I think the 5th of September, I believe. So he's gonna get with me and
You want to go outside?
let me know like what he wants to do.
Okay.
What are you waiting on Ken for?
Waiting for him to on the Avata. let me know what he wants to do, because I'm trying to save up. He said about like 800 or 900 so far. I think I got like 116 something saved up so far. I think I need like a couple more bucks or so.
Hey, whatever happened with your Mini 2?
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Because Jonathan reached out to me, and he said, okay, so this is what he said. Because he thinks, and I think everybody else thinks, that I got played, because he was like, he goes, let's see. He was like, I heard what you said on Johnny's show last week, but I need to be sure what exactly happened to your Mini 2. Not the damage, but trying to get it fixed. And I told him, I don't know. It started acting weird on me one day. I told Maddie about it, and he said that he was going to send it off to a buddy of his to get fixed. I still haven't got it back yet. Maddie said he was going to get it back so that I could send it off to Drone Rob. Maddie said that he was going to get me a new one, so I don't know. And then he told me that it got lost, and I was like, yeah, not sure how he lost it. Maddie said he was going to get me a new one somehow. And then he was telling me, I got played, same way he played Lambo, same way he tried to play me, but I didn't go for it. And when I didn't go for it, he made the mistake of trying to talk to me crazy, which is why you see me and him don't speak anymore. He tried me with the same shit he pulled on Lambo with that PGY tech bag. Normally I stop messing with people like that, as I have with him, but I'm seeing a pattern with him on fucking people over. I can't tell you what to do, but if it was me, like Lambo, I'd let the whole community know what happened. That's a decision that I need to make on my own. Totally up to me how you deal with it. But
Who was it that he sent it to?
I have no idea. I don't know.
Did you learn your lesson?
I get
What lesson did you learn?
not to let people like take advantage of me, I guess.
That, and the other lesson to learn is go back to the manufacturer if you have an issue with a drone.
Yeah.
There's so many guys. Oh, I can fix it. Oh, I'll fix it. Oh, I'll do it.
Yeah.
That's a big no-no. That's a big X.
Yeah, and see, that's a thing that I didn't do, is have get DJI Care refresh on it.
Well, the thing is too, TJ, is there was actually 2 companies here in Florida you could have sent it to. You could have sent it to Drone Works. You could have sent it to Drone Nerds.
And TJ, who was it again? So I don't send mine to him.
It was Maddie Cundiff, that from Maddie's
really?
Drone World.
Really, Maddie seems like such a great guy.
Yeah, he is. I enjoy hanging out with him, but
Yeah. Okay.
He runs with some nefarious people.
Yeah.
I mean, I enjoy, like I said, I kind of, it's kind of a
One
pain.
of those
like,
guys.
like anytime he wants to go fly, like I'm always the one like having to go pick him up down in Fort Lauderdale. That's kind of a pain.
So he's using you.
Yeah.
That should be your first. Like, you're not his personal taxi cab.
Right.
Yeah.
And he's not working and not contributing to society much. He was working in an elevator job with his family, but I guess him and his family like were clashing heads all the time, and he just quit doing it. And now he's like complaining, like he was like every time he like turns or something, like his shoulders are bothering him and stuff. Like, I don't know.
Anyways, guys, I gotta take off. I gotta go do some work, Paul. Hey, Paul, I'll talk to you later.
All right, don't work too hard out there.
Me decided it was time for me to let her out.
Okay. Anyways, we'll catch you guys later.
All right, see you.
Yeah, what you got to learn, TJ, is one of the biggest lessons to learn in life, and maybe Lance would agree with this. One of the biggest lessons in life to learn is trust is earned.
Yeah,
If you give it, you don't know what you're gonna get back, but trust is earned.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, I miss flying my Mini too. Like I have my Mavic Air 2, but I kind of miss flying my Mini too.
Well, you can buy Mini 2s pretty reasonable right now.
Well, I paid mine for like $600, so I don't know what they're running now. Like I'd rather somebody, I don't know, I don't want to go out and buy another one. I'd rather, I don't know what I'd rather do. I mean, if they're running like maybe $100, $200 maybe, but I don't want to go out and spend another $600 on one.
Here's one on eBay. Let me show you. I'm gonna screen share this. Mini 3 Pro with 3 batteries, with all the toys and with the case and this and that. Starting bid is $202.
Oh. Well, I don't have an eBay account, so. Where are they at?
He's got a bunch of radio electronic equipment. Let me see. Let me go back. It's in Marblehead, Massachusetts.
Old Marblehead. Okay.
Yep.
Would they pay for their shipping, I guess?
Let's see if it says. $14.50 shipping, which isn't bad.
Yeah.
And he reissued it because he didn't get any more the last time. So he just started the bid processing now, and it's like, I don't know why he didn't do a buy it now bid, but there it is.
That's kind of cool as how it's on a stand like that.
And it's got free well filters and
But doesn't the Mini 2 have the smart controller?
no, that's
Or the
that-
Mini 3?
Mini 3 started with the smart controller.
Well, this is the Mini 3. It's not the Mini 3 Pro, so it's not quite as good as the Mini 3 Pro. And you can probably get the RC controller, but it's going to be more. So isn't this the in controller?
Yes.
And
It's like the regular
in-controller-
controller, like the Mini 2 comes with.
Exactly. So, it's going to be, of course, less expensive if you get the in controller. I love my RC controller. I fly it with my Mavic 3 and my Pro. I love not having to hook up my cell phone. However, my last couple flights, I've been flying the Mavic 2 on some of my Insta because I want to fly the Insta and it fits on the Mavic 2. So I've been having to hook up my phone, which I thought, okay, I remember why this was such a pain.
Yeah.
But I also like the DJI Go 4 app. I really like that app. And then when they changed to what's the one that starts with a B? What's the one we fly with now? No, Fly. Is it the Fly app?
Yeah.
Yeah. The Fly app is just not, I mean, it's too dummied down. Now I'm used to it. So I because I use it now, but when I first had to convert over with my other drones
Mark?
to fly with the Fly app, I didn't like it. And I heard a lot of complaints on the Fly app that people didn't like it as much, but now you're used to it. So
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess I don't really mind like plugging my tablet up to my controller. I mean, it's not a big deal for me, but
Well, some people like tablets because they're a lot bigger, you know?
right.
Like if you have like one of the big iPad, what is it, like the iPad Airs? You know,
Yeah, I think
those are
that's what,
a
yeah,
lot
that's what I
bigger.
had.
Yeah, that's a lot bigger than like the smart controllers. But the downfall of those is we all know the Apple iPads, the battery lives aren't the best and they tend to overheat when it gets
Yeah,
really
yeah,
hot out. So you got to be
yeah.
careful with them.
Yeah, my phone tends to do that sometimes when it's sitting out in the sun, it overheats, so I gotta put it in the, but I try not to do that, but there were a couple of times when it has overheated and I have to like put my phone up to my, up to the air conditioning thing in the car to let it cool down, so it starts working again. I've had to do that with my tablet a few times too.
Yeah, I bought an iPad mini 4 and I was stupid for doing that because the 4s, back when I bought it, like it would always get that processor overload and it would freeze real bad. I should have bought the mini 5 because it was a lot newer, on the iPad when I had it, but I was being cheap at the time. I was like, oh, I'll just get the 4. And it just wasn't, it stuttered a lot when I tried to fly with it. I didn't like it.
No.
I ended up just giving it to the kids and letting them play around on it.
Yeah, that is annoying though. Like, well, especially when you're using your cell phone. But if you're using a tablet or something, that doesn't happen. But when you're using a phone, like you're flying and you get a call in the middle of flying, like man, that's annoying.
Well, my tablet was never hooked up to the internet, so I
No.
didn't hotspot it while I was flying. Like I would do all my stuff and I just flew without any internet.
Yeah,
Well, hopefully you can get your Avata eventually.
yeah,
I thought you had a couple checks saved up, or did you end
yeah.
up
I
having to
did.
use them?
Yeah. No, I cashed them, and I got on my my money saved up in this little change jar.
You
And then I
got on Amazon, didn't you?
no, no. Actually, I think I'm gonna go to the bank today because I rolled some coins like the other day.
I
And
see your review videos. Hey, it's TJ Giggles Returns.
Yeah, a little bit of money and the
hold
true
out.
TJ comes out, yeah.
I couldn't hold out any longer. I had to go out and buy the Avada. I couldn't.
Well, that's what sucks when you're trying to save up for something too, is shit will come up and then you'll use a little bit of it for this, a little bit for that, and then you just end up draining it right back down to nothing again.
Yeah, it's like fuck.
You know, you might have like a last minute bill or a tire blow on your car and you need the extra
Yeah,
$100.
yeah.
Yeah, shit always comes up.
Shit. Knock on wood, that hasn't happened. Well, knock on. Yeah, there you go. Knock on wood. That hasn't
Can't knock
happened.
on wood these days. It's all press board. I guess that's wood. It's just wood
Yeah.
chips pressed together.
Yeah. That's funny.
Man, that hurricane shorts I put up, they weren't
Oh
even
yeah, I
all
saw
that.
those. I was like, man, that's not really much of a hurricane, just like a bunch of wetness out
No,
there.
but they blew up though. One of them got 2,100 views. The other one got 1,800.
Oh wow. I didn't see the one. I didn't see the one when your kids were getting off the bus or whatever. When
Oh,
you
they
were,
weren't getting off the bus. I just said kids are getting home from school, and it was one of the buses coming by to drop some kids off.
oh.
I was trying to do a live stream yesterday with my cameras running, but them damn things wouldn't
Were
stay
there
connected.
now? Were those two? Were those two? Was that from your Ring camera? It looked like.
Not Ring, but yeah, it was from my Eufy cameras.
Uh,
I have 2 cameras outside, one on either side of the house on the front. And then I
gotcha.
got a big sign in the front yard that says warning, you're on camera, beware.
Uh,
To me, I feel like your camera's being displayed and people knowing they're there is a better deterrent than hiding them, because some people will hide their cameras. They don't want you to see them.
yeah, yeah,
But to me, if a criminal wants to break into a house and he thinks you don't have cameras because of whatever, or doesn't think you have an alarm system, even though you do, he's more likely to try to break in. I mean, that's my theory behind it.
yeah,
That was one of the reasons why I got a security system when I lived in my old neighborhood. That's why I got it, was because I started walking down the street one day and I'm looking at all the houses on the street and I'm like, shit, dude, I'm like the only one that doesn't have any cameras or anything. It was like me and 3 other houses out of like 50 houses on the street. I was like, dude, I'm not gonna be the only one here without cameras. So over the course of a couple months, I slowly built up a security. I bought all my stuff as open box from Amazon,
yeah,
so I could get a really good deal on it. I bought a camera one paycheck, and then another paycheck would come around and I'd buy another camera. Up to the point where I had 5 cameras, a doorbell, and an electronic lock for the front door that you put a code in to get in and out.
yeah, yeah. My neighbor's got one of those things on his door where you put.
Right, and once I got it all built up, then I went and set it all up around the house, and it was all wireless, so it was real easy. When we left the old house, I just took it down, and it took me like 20-30 minutes to pack it up and just move it to the new house.
Oh, there you go.
That's what I said. These days, if you wanted to do like a 4-camera security system with a doorbell, or just a 4-camera security system, dude, 20 years ago, that would have ran you like 10 grand. That would have been expensive as shit.
Yeah,
Now you can go get a nice system for about $600. $500-600. It'll come with 4 cameras, a hub. And then you can, for another, $70-80, you can throw a good Ring doorbell or whatever brand you're going with. You can throw it up on the front door and boom, you got a doorbell.
yeah. That's what we have the Ring camera. So I mean,
And that's what I'm saying. These days, you can't walk down a residential street without being on 100 cameras within
yeah,
a
it's
half
crazy.
mile down a
Dude,
residential street.
you're always being watched somewhere. Like, oh shit, oh shit.
Yeah, these days, back in the day, you could walk to a residential area. You were lucky if one house had cameras on it.
Yeah,
But now everybody's got cameras.
yep. Yeah, like when I was walking at the gym, like I'd see Ring cameras everywhere. Like, oh shit, everybody's watching me.
Well, it's because, like I said, it's gotten so cheap now.
Yeah,
Even companies, if you own a small business, you can go to Walmart and buy yourself a security system.
yep, sure can.
You don't have to go to a company and pay 15-20 grand to have a security system installed.
Yeah, you can just do it yourself. They're like really easy to install. Like you just kind of just put it up there, put the screws in and hook it up and you're good to go.
Right, and it's not like back in the day where you had to have like a VCR recording the shit. It's all cloud storage, so somebody can come in and fuck your business up, but you'll still have all the footage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey guys, I have to change the topic just a little bit. Do you guys use OneDrive?
I have it, but I only use the free amount that they give you. I use Google Cloud.
Okay, so there used to be an easy way, and I'm looking now. There used to be an easy way to request files from somebody, and then they would upload them to your OneDrive. So you would send them, you would say request, and you would send a link, and you'd send them the link, and then they could upload files. I'm working with a gal, and she's trying to send me files, and they're huge. So I used to be able to do that, and now I don't know where that lives. Where's Hot Rod when I need him?
Yeah, I couldn't tell you because I don't really use OneDrive. I have it on my computer and I think it has like 5 free gigs or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I only have it on there because the computer, it just came with it, so I just left it on there. I don't really use it though. It's just there. I kind of keep it because sometimes randomly Matt or somebody might send me a file through it. So I just have it on there for that, but I don't really use it for that.
I'm gonna DM Rod and see if he gets back to me.
Cause I even use, so Samsung actually has a cloud storage where you can send up to 5 gigs free every day, every 24 hours. And you just, it's so easy. Like if I have like a video or a picture in my phone or a file, I can just click share and then it will say create link and I create the link and I just send you the link and that's it. Takes like 2 seconds. But I can only do up to 5 gigs a day.
Okay, so
Oh, you're using that same camera that Dan got from Temu, Mark? I don't know if I trust that thing though. Is this like some weird Chinese app or what you have to use? Cause like all the company I use, Eufy, it's American software, so.
So TJ, you gotta work today?
No, I'm off today. So
Ah.
I guess I'm go over to mom's and have lunch with her. She lives in one of those 50+ communities. They got a swimming pool and they got a cafe over there. And
Oh,
so,
wow.
yeah. So they get to eat for all the retirees or whatever. They get to eat lunch for free over there.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
not necessarily, but kind of. You
You
still
have to,
you still have to pay, like you have this little card, I guess, that you add money to monthly or whatever.
oh
And
yeah, it's kinda like a tab
So
deal. I
when
thought.
when your mom takes you to lunch, do you have to pay separately or does she just pay it?
no, she pays for me.
Ah, oh,
Yeah, it's like a club card they add money to.
Yeah.
we get it, Justin. We get it.
No, there ain't nothing free about that then, TJ.
No, not really, not really.
Unless you're
Well,
dining and dashing.
Hey, at least I don't have to lay out any
it's free to TJ, yeah.
Yeah, after he's done eating, he gets up, he's like, yeah, I gotta go to the bathroom and runs out the back door.
Like, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be back. Oh, that's funny.
TJ.
God, they did that so much on the show Shameless. They did that so many times. They dined and dashed.
Oh yeah.
That's like one of my fears, right? So like if I go out to eat, I always go and get cash out before I go to a restaurant because I'm always like freaking weirded out thinking my card's not gonna work or something. Like I don't want to get stuck there, my card like breaks or something and doesn't want to work.
Yeah.
So I've always had this like fear when I go out to eat, I always have to stop and get cash out of the ATM first. I
Yeah.
want to make sure I got enough cash to pay for the bill.
That's what a lot of people do when they come shopping at the store. They use Cash App. They just put their phone right on the little thing, goes beep.
Because it's every once in a while, everybody's had this issue where you've gone to like the gas station or something, and your
Right.
damn card doesn't want to work for some reason because the bank might have locked it
Yeah.
or something weird happened, and you're trying to, and it just won't freaking, it keeps denying it. So like I don't know. I've always had this like fear I'm gonna get stuck at a restaurant without no money.
Like, I don't have any money. That's kind of an embarrassing situation.
Yeah, that's why I always stop and get cash.
Yeah. I always like those like they have it. I think they have them at like Applebee's, the little what the heck, those little machines that you just like, you sign your name electronically and the little receipt comes out of the thing. And it's got like all the games and shit on there for the kids or whatever, but then you like actually pay for your meal on that thing.
Oh yeah. Those are the hell company is that? They're actually owned by I think Bank of America. It's damn it, because our
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, but it's
yeah, our vape shop uses them down the street. They have the little machines like that,
yeah.
and you actually get points too for using it.
Oh, do you? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's damn it, I can't think of the name of it.
You get points
Sarah's-
like on your credit card or whatever?
No, Sarah has the app on her phone, but when you print out the receipt, it gives you like rewards points for that
Oh.
particular business that you're shopping at.
Oh, huh.
And you can get free shit the more points you build up. I just can't think of the damn name of it. But you
Oh.
put it in the app, they have their own app and you put it in there and it stores the points from all the different places that use that particular machines.
Oh,
And like every once in a while, like I'll rack up enough points to get a free bottle of vape juice at the vape shop.
oh, nice.
You have to get like 100 points or something, and like every $20 you spend, you get like 2 points or 3 points or something.
Oh, there you
Or,
go.
or it's like 5 points, I can't remember. But it's like after you buy about 7 or 8 bottles of juice, you'll get a free bottle.
Oh, that's cool.
Or you can use it for whatever, like if you need to buy a cartridge or a
Man, you know those apps that you download, you know, like the claw machines I saw this on a commercial on TV. Like there was like these apps that you can download for the claw machines and I don't know, like how the heck does that work? Like
Oh, I'll
drop
tell
it,
you.
you get a prize and like where do you go?
I'll tell you, because I actually did that when they first came out. So what it is you download the app and you can control the claw machine with your phone.
Like any of them? Like any
The
claw machine?
whatever claw machine that the way they were doing it was they had these warehouses set up full of claw machines. You would log into the app and then you could pick what claw machine. It would put you in a queue, and when it was your turn, you could try to use the claw machine on your phone to win a prize.
Oh.
I did it one time. I won 2 things, never saw them. They
Oh,
asked for my
I was about
mailing
to ask,
address.
like once you get the prize, like how the heck do you get it?
Well, because it asks for your mailing address and everything, but the one time I tried it, I won 2 different things and I gave them my mailing address and they never mailed them to me.
Oh, that's stupid.
So I don't know if it's like some kind of scam, because they
Oh.
will charge you if you want to like play without like getting the free play. I think you get a free play every day.
Oh,
But if you want to play a bunch, you have to like you have to pay more to play more times in one day. But I don't know. There's probably some legit ones out there, but the one that I did was when they first came out with that, and I felt like I got scammed.
yeah. Damn, that
So
sucks.
I never did it again.
Yeah, I always saw this and I was like, I wonder if that really works.
Because I got a free play and then I bought one play, and I actually ended up winning on both of them. And I never.
How much
received the
was
prizes.
it to buy the play?
It was like $5 or something. I can't remember. That was years ago. This was like 5-6 years ago.
That's crazy.
Stupid Zoom won't let me sign in for some reason. Try again. Keeps giving me a error code every time I sign in.
Mark says, is that like Play Zone? I don't know. I don't know what Play Zone is.
Pay zone is what it is. Pay zone.
Oh, there we go. Finally.
You should change. Can you change the day? Because it's not really Saturday quite yet.
Well, that was the last background I used on here. See here. I could put Getchy's favorite football team. Yeah, there we go. I can put Tim.
That's funny. That's hilarious.
The best one was
Government doc.
Sean from Geeks Vana was making a bunch of thumbnails of Tim. And it was Tim on a thumbnail and he's doing this and it said he must be stopped. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find the picture.
That's funny.
And Sean always comes and hangs out at my channel when I'm live.
Yeah, man, I always like try to come on yours, but you come on too damn late when I get off work.
I'm usually on past the time you get off. You even came on my show the other night and we're like, I'm
Yeah,
home, but I'm going to bed.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, just got home from work, but I'm heading to bed. I was like, okay.
See you later.
Let me see if I can find Sean.
Dude, I swear I'm so tired of working retail, but I need to do something about it. I need to stop talking and start doing. I want to get out of there so bad.
Don't be a fool, go back to school.
School is for fools. Look at me.
That's it.
There we go.
Oh.
Because this is what people don't realize. So Sean, Geeksvana, and Tim was like one of the first people he met on YouTube. And so him and Tim have been friends for like way before Sean became really big. And so he made this one night when we were on a live stream and sent it to me.
The truth about Tim, he must be stopped. He looks like Jesus.
Sean's funny as hell though. He comes in my chat harassing the crap out of Tim.
Don't be a slacker. Yeah, Trevor, I'd try not to be, but I don't know.
Yeah, some of those apps, Mark, are a little sketchy too. I've seen the slot machine ones too. Yeah, I'm a real boy.
I'm a boy. Oh.
That was a night that they were giving Tim crap about saying hi to Rodney.
Uh,
Because Rodney came on the panel, Tim was like, "Hi, Rodney. Hi." And that was the way he said it. And to this day, even Rodney gives crap to Tim about it. It was funny.
Rodney called Tim Robbie.
No. Rodney came on the panel. I think it was on Matt's panel one night. He just randomly popped in. And he popped in and Tim was like, "Hi, Rodney. Hi." But Tim didn't realize the way he said it. And so to this day, when Rodney sees him on a panel, Rodney will say it back to him. He'll be like, "Hi, Tim. Hi."
That's funny.
That's pretty good.
Tim's a good sport.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna call it.
What you
All
doing the rest of your day?
I gotta go do a little shopping and probably a little lawn mowing. The grass, it's been raining so much here, the grass is growing like it doesn't stop,
Oh wow.
So,
You gotta go get dog food for me.
Don't
yet?
run over.
yeah.
Don't run over no more kids' bikes today.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you
All
run over a kid's bike?
Yeah, he did.
The back of my zero turn caught up the back tire of the bike and spun it around and crunched it.
Yeah, you should have seen him on the camera. TJ was like, "Oh shit," and hauled ass. He was like dragging a bike across the yard.
That's funny.
I don't know what happened to your bike.
I just saw it and I just drove away.
Okay,
right.
everybody. Well,